as a Christian, the first place that I have to go for my worldview is ultimately Jesus Christ. I mean, that's what a Christian is a follower of Christ. I'm voting for Barack Obama.
I accepted Christ when I was 13 years old. I'm quite active in my church. I think the next president should be Barack Obama.
I definitely draw most of my strength from faith in Christ. I'm definitely voting for Obama.
I am very proud to say I'm voting for Barack Obama. I feel that he has embodied the value that I hold of really using one's skill to make a better world.
Obama's life exemplifies the life of a Christian to the T.
God's heart is that we would, do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly.
Christ said, "The greatest among you will be a servant." Everybody can be great under that definition. So here you have a man who graduated from Harvard. Barack said, "I'm not going to take this great job that I can get with this degree." He went back to his community.
Before he became who he is now, he sat with people and held them crying when they were losing their jobs and when their children were dying from local gang violence.
He's walking the walk. He's saying, here is how I'm going to enact Christ's policies.
To hear numerous leaders get up at the GOP convention and very overtly sort of mock Barack Obama for being a community organizer, I found it shocking.
If you look at scriptures and you look at the Bible, there are some really compelling reasons to vote for someone who believes in helping the poor, who cares about people, and that's the focus more than the few who make a lot of money.
The Bible says, take care of your elders, the widows, help those in need. He's on such a big stage, he's doing that in terms of trying to keep Medicare together, Social Security, making sure those without health insurance can get health insurance.
I'm pro-life. I am a Christian and I value life because I believe that God created it. And for that reason, I vote Democratic, and I'm voting for Barack Obama because I feel as though in the grander scale, he values life more.
Obama said, no one is really pro-abortion.
I don't think making it a law will solve it, no.
Though I also would hope that women would not abort their unborn child, I know that the regulatory measures that most evangelicals just quickly assume are the answers, I know that those are not the answers.
The best thing we can do is wake up and say, how can I love the person who is struggling? How can I be supportive to a young teenager who just found out she's pregnant and doesn't want to keep the baby or doesn't know what to do?
As a Christian, what appeals to me about Barack Obama, straightforward, is a man who will listen and respond, as opposed to someone who thinks God is entirely on my side all the time, therefore I cannot be wrong. That type of policy, that type of thinking, and that type of logic can lead you down a destructive path.
And I find a humility in him that I do not see in other politicians, and I find the ability in him to say, I need you. He understands we need to be in communication with one another, with the party that we may disagree with other countries we may disagree with.
When a leader inspires people, what he does is he engages an incredible resource. And I think that when you engage the American people in the political process, you have just tapped into a phenomenal resource.
I would say that that's a biblical model, to take responsibility, to take ownership, to lead by serving, to be honest, and I think that there's a huge lack of that, and obviously I see that in Obama. There's a certain level of character there that is new and refreshing, and it means something to me. It's inspiring.